All-Pro Quinnen Williams is back. Let's break down the All-22 and I'll show you why QW was the best player on the field against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Let's go. What is going on, everybody? It's Luke here in the Jets film room, and it's one of my favorite days of the year. I'm making a video about Quinnen Williams. If you've watched my content over on Play Like a Jet in the past, you know that he is my guy. I think he is one of the best players in the NFL, and he showed that on Sunday. It was Quinnen's second highest grade in his career. He was outstanding and really just dominated the Pittsburgh interior line. So let's see how he wrecked their game plan. It all started with his run defense, an area he addressed as not being good enough last year. Boy, was it impressive. The Steelers here are going to try a typical zone run. They're going to get two bodies on Quinnen, climb to the second level. Quinnen says no. You need to double this man at all times. Look how he stands up the offensive lineman, shrugs him off, and that ability to make a tackle outside of his frame on an elusive back is second to none. He is just a dominant force on the inside. Yes, it helped having Harrison Phillips next to him, but this was all about number 95. What a great start to the video. Elite run defending. But then the Steelers said, okay, let's try something else. They tried to run a trap out of shotgun, not something you see very often in the running game. I would say almost everyone watching this video has run an 0-1 trap in Madden. That's what the Steelers try to do here to Quinnen. Let's make his aggressiveness a weakness. But look at him. He just takes on the pulling guard and stands him up in the hole. Like just elite aggressiveness at the point of attack. Get out of my way, and clogs up this entire play. The reason the Steelers could not run the football all game long was because of number 95. He was incredible. They tried to do so many things schematically to stop this guy right here. They had no chance. And this next play is my favorite by far. The Steelers, they're fed up. They decide we're going to run the ball outside. We're going to hit the C gap and just get away from number 95. It still doesn't work. Look at the elite athleticism from a 300-pound athlete. That is incredible, guys. I can't tell you how impressive this is. The Steelers do a really nice job trapping Michael Clemens inside. They seal, and they're in a great position for this zone run, but they can't stop Quinnen Williams. He reads it. He works through the play shoulder of the guard, and then look at him just go and make a tackle. Guys, this is a dude who plays the 3-tech, who can even kick inside and play the nose, and he can do this in the running game. Everything that Pittsburgh did in the running game was thwarted by this kid right here. He was back to his dominant best. He had a 92 overall PFF grade, and it was warranted. It was deserved. He was outstanding in the running game. But I don't know if you know this, Quinnen Williams can also rush the passer, and he did a great job on Sunday of that as well. I think he's going to have double-digit sacks in 2025, and this right here is why. First pass rushing snap of the game, of the season. Look at number 95. I love guys who can win by stacking moves together, and he swallows Rodgers up in the backfield. Now, let's talk a little bit of nuance here. Quinnen Williams with a push-pull. He works inside shoulder here of Broderick Jones, throws him out of the way, but the impressive part is how he throws this left arm rip under the armpit and bends. Something you hear about a ton with edge rushers. But look at Quinnen Williams run the hoop here on the interior and get to Aaron Rodgers. That is so impressive. Push-pull into rip and the bend around the corner. Awesome stuff. He is so twitchy. He looked quicker and more explosive than he did last year, and that gets me very excited. But it was not his only positive rep. This was an enormous hit that he laid on Aaron Rodgers. It all starts with JJ. Let's give him some love in his first game back from the Achilles injury. He goes for this spin move from the right-hand side of your screen, but look at Quinnen on the stunt. He does a fantastic job being free, getting past the guard, and then bang, straight through the chest of Aaron Rodgers. He lays the wood. They force the incompletion. A great job of rushing as a defensive line, as a unit. And once again, Quinnen Williams is right there in the quarterback's lap. Does a really nice job of not lowering the crown of the head into the quarterback's chest, but have a look at Aaron Rodgers just get absolutely folded on this play. It's a shame the Jets didn't win, because there were so many positives, and the player number 95 was definitely one. A great rep from 11 and 95. Awesome play. The D-line was great on the whole. they're going to have their hands full next week. So guys, there's a quick review breaking down why Quinnen Williams was the best player on the field on Sunday. If he can be this guy for 17 weeks, he's going to be an All-Pro in 2025.